with Louella. Written and illustrated by Margaret Hurd. This week's episode, Higor, the Mad Hermit. One Saturday, Margaret and Louella were at the mall. "I need to buy a dress for Mike and Bonnie's wedding," said Margaret. "Want to come with me?"
"If you don't mind, I'd rather stay out here and ride the horse," replied Louella. "I've got enough quarters to keep me going for a while."
After Margaret had gone into the store, a very strange thing happened. The coin-operated mechanical horse Louella was riding began to gallop faster and faster, until it broke free with a snap and came to life, much to the astonishment of passers-by. Louella suddenly found herself riding in a green forest full of pine trees. She noticed a large iron battle-axe embedded in a tree stump.
"I wonder if this belongs to anyone," she thought aloud.
Louella picked up the battle-axe, and suddenly she was surrounded by a strange race of lion people, who lifted her into the air cheering.
"What happened?"
she asked. "We are the Calidars," they said, "and you're the one who's going to save our trids from Higor the Mad Hermit. He's been terrorizing our village for decades. As long as he's around, the trids can't go out and play." Sure enough, when the trids went out to play, Higor the Mad Hermit came out after them, and gave as many as he could a good swift kick.
"Hold it right there, you big bully," said Louella. "If you're going to kick anyone, kick me."
"Silly rabbit," said Higor. "Kick sharper trids."
"That's what you think, Higor the Hermit," said Louella,
giving him a whiff of her notorious onion breath. Higor gasped and held his nose, jumping off the edge of a nearby cliff down into the sea below. Calidars cheered and celebrated. They wanted to throw a special party in Louella's honor, but Louella couldn't stay.
"I have to get back to the mall. Margaret's probably waiting for me," she said as she rode away on her horse.
With a flash of light and perfect timing, Louella was back at the mall with the horse going up and down on its normal coin-operated stand once again, just as Margaret came out of the store.
"How was your shopping trip?" asked Louella. "Did you find a dress to wear to Mike and Bonnie's wedding?"
"I didn't see anything I liked," sighed Margaret, discouraged. "If I did like it, it was either expensive or too small."
"Maybe a ride on the horse will cheer you up," Louella suggested.
"Well," Margaret looked around nervously, "if I'm not too big and I don't break him."
"Oh, you won't."
"You're right." Margaret climbed on side saddle. She found herself riding along the edge of the cliff. She looked down and saw Higor the Mad Hermit sitting on the rocks with a family of purple walruses, who from that day to this have been forcing him to eat raw fish and take accordion lessons.